make it a better place. It'll take creation.
Hi everybody, this is Tina. Welcome to my video today, you guys. We are going to make a card that we're actually making in my card class. I have an in-person card class that I just recently started. It is in my local area and it's called PMS, which is Pizza, Music, and Stamping, and we have so much fun. If you're interested and you're local to me, if you live locally and you're interested in coming, you can check out the details in my coordinating blog post. It's right up here. You can check that out, and I would love for you to come. I have a Facebook page where you can RSVP to the event, and then you can come have fun with us. So I'm going to be making one of the cards for that card class. These cards right here will be 3 of the cards we're making, but these 3 cards you can also get online. So I always am trying to make sure that whatever I'm doing in person for my business, I do online, because I appreciate all of you guys online so much that watch my videos and purchase from me. And so to show you a little bit of love, I try to marry the 2 together and give you guys card kits as well. So when you order from me, you will get one of these 3 cards we'll be making later in the week. I'll show you how to make these. So if you get the card kit, you will know how to make them. But this is for a $15 order, a $35 order, or a $50 order. If you spend $50 with me, you get all 3 card kits, plus you get a sample of designer paper. For every $50 you spend with me, up to $150, you will get a set of designer paper. Now, when you spend $150 or more, you get your own host reward. So you'll get your own free product from Stampin' Up. So in order to get one of these card kits or the designer paper, there is a host code that you need to use. So you'll want to make sure you check those details out on my website. So here are 3 of the other cards that we'll be making at the card class. My friend Wendy and I do this card class together. So I design 4 cards and she designs 4 cards, and you get to do 8 cards total. So the other card for this month, I'm going to make with you right now. And we're going to use this set from the annual catalog. And then I'm also going to show you how it would look if you used this set. Okay? So, and we're going to use the sentiment from this set. But you could use the paisleys, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. So let's grab out the stamps that we're going to use. And these are the colors that we're going to use. So they're fall colors. And so let's get all of these opened up, and then we'll grab our stamps, and this is going to be a very simple card. So it's not going to take much time at all to create, but it's going to be beautiful. And we're also going to do a fun technique with some glitter. So we only need a few pieces here. So we have a piece of early espresso. We can fold that in half. So I took a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I cut that in half at 5.5. And it gave me this card size, which is an A2 size card. Then I have a piece of Very Vanilla, and I've taken a 1/4 inch off. So I've cut it at 4 by 5 1/4, and it's going to layer perfectly onto this early espresso piece. But we're going to do some stamping. I need a grid paper, a piece of grid paper, because I'm going to be stamping off. So I'm just laying this right on my grid paper, and then you'll see why I need that in just a second. So the 3 images that we're going to use is this leaf right here, this one, and then this one. Okay, so we have 3 leaf images, and this stamp set actually has a die set that coordinates with it, and you could use that as well, and you could pop up the leaves for this exact same card design if you wanted some dimension on your cards. Okay, so we're going to start with this large leaf. Now I'm using, this is Delightful Dijon, which is a yellow color. I'm using Cajun Craze, Bermuda Bay, and then Early Espresso. Okay, so I'm just inking up that leaf. And then we are going to stamp it, and we're going to let it hang off the paper a little bit. So next we will use Bermuda Bay. And I sort of played around a little bit with how, when I was thinking about this card, how I would lay the leaves out, because I wanted the ends of the leaves to kind of point different directions. So I was just trying to be mindful of the placement. using Cajun Craze, and we're using this image, and I'm just going to put it like this, which is a little bit weird because then I feel like both of the two smaller ones are pointed the same direction. But that's how it goes, right? It's okay. So then I took a piece of Bermuda Bay, and this is cardstock, and it is cut at 3 inches by 1 inch. And we can go ahead and lay this down. We're going to use Early Espresso, and then we're going to use the Sentiment from the Paisley set, and we're going to stamp better. So right in the middle there, it is the perfect size, that 1 inch. So then we will go ahead and do a flag. All right, so now we can attach everything. See, I told you it was a very simple card. So let's go ahead and add some foam to this. The next thing we want to do is just attach our banner, and it's going to go all the way to the Early Espresso piece. It's going to cover up that leaf a little bit. So actually what we can do, okay, the very next thing that we're going to do, this is a fun technique. You're going to want to grab your mono adhesive, and I'm going to leave my grid paper right here because I'm going to want to catch this. But what you do is you just take your mono adhesive and put little dots kind of all over your project. And I kind of do them in sets of 3s. Okay, just like that, wherever you want. You can add more in a minute, but then we're gonna take some glitter. This is some gold glitter. It was from Stampin' Up! A couple years ago. And what you're gonna do is just sprinkle the glitter wherever the glue is. It does kind of make a mess. That's okay. Don't worry about, see how it got all over my card? You can see like there's all these spots. That's okay, it'll come off in a minute. And you may have a little glitter that sticks to the ink. If your ink is still a little bit wet, it may stick. That's okay. The more glitter, the better. That's my opinion. I love some glitter. Okay, so now you can see it's like kind of stuck all over my card, right? It kind of looks like a hot mess. But we're just going to tap it off. And you can see, for the most part, it comes off the cardstock. Now, if you really don't, like you can see, let's see, can you see? Okay, you can see that it kind of still is on my card a tiny, tiny bit. So if you really don't like that, all you have to do is grab a little paintbrush and kind of just sweep it off. I really don't mind it. I don't mind a few sprinkles being here and there. And then when this glue dries, the glitter will dry right on there. So I think that looks beautiful. The other thing you can do is if you don't have any glitter and you want to add a little something, you could add sequins. I always do that. I feel like you guys must get tired of seeing me add sequins to cards like this. But you can add rhinestones. So here you can see that I added a few rhinestones. And then you can do the same card with the Paisley stamp set. So all I did was use the same colors and really the same thought process where I was going to just stamp 3, but the way the Paisleys are designed, I felt like I needed to add some. So you can see I added one here and then I added one here. And you can see here I overlapped a little bit because originally that's kind of how I thought I would add those 3 there and it would kind of look the same as the leaves. But it ended up being where I needed to add a few more to just balance it out. And then I did the glitter on this, and these are dry. So you can see that once they dry, it's a little bit of dimension because they stick up a little bit. So they're like glitter enamel dots almost. And I love that. So I did that same technique. So I would love to know which one you guys liked better. Did you guys like the leaf, the vintage leaf look, or did you like the paisley look? So again, all of these will be on my website. You can go over and check them out. You can check out a supply list. You can purchase any of these products through my online store. And don't forget, whenever you order, you will get a card kit and designer paper if your order qualifies. So I hope you guys will enjoy these cards when you get them for your card kit, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. So thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later this week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me to the very end of my video here. I have 2 other videos, and they both use the Sunshine framelit die, and that is because I need a little bit of sunshine today. I spent the weekend on the phone with Apple trying to get my computer back up going. So if you've emailed me, don't worry, I'm getting back to you today. And then also don't worry, my posts will be back on schedule for the rest of the week. So both of these videos use that Sunshine Sayings bundle or die set. And the first one is the sunshine card I made, and I used the rainbow flowers right there. And then the second card is one of the favorites I've ever made, and that is my Foxy Friends shaker card. And I used the sunshine die right there. It says, "You are my sunshine." So thank you guys so much, and I will chat with you guys tomorrow. I will have videos up for the card kits and instructions and supply lists. So make sure you come back tomorrow and hang out with me and check out my blog post for those cards. I'll talk to you guys later.